a brown box. Many wondrous and exciting things come in brown boxes. Some even evoke emotions such as this: unbridled fear. Now before you run in fright, let me welcome you to Pinoy Airsoft's review of A&K's M249 Para. Let's get straight to the point. Inside that brown box, you'll find a saw, a motorized box magazine, a 9.6 volt battery, a charger, and some BBs. But you'll want some extras to enjoy it. You need 2 AA batteries. A Ranger grip is highly recommended. So is a purpose-made sling. And for bling, some dummy rounds. In looks, it's quite authentic. The rear sight is fully articulated. You've gotta love that collapsing stock. On the front is a mount to bolt a grip or a base. You have an integrated bipod. There's a moving, though non-functional knob for the gas block. The barrel changes out like the real thing. Just don't try to use it as a carry handle. It's not meant for it. The box magazine takes some practice to load. It's a bit awkward, as you need to feed a loader before mounting the mag to the gun. Once you have it in, the body opens to load dummy rounds. It's also where you'll find the hop-up dial. The box mag can be set to on for loading and sound activated for play. Don't forget to turn it off when you're done. The battery goes inside the front grip with small type connectors. Only small type batteries will fit internally. It's an exact clone of the classic Army design. Lastly, the fire selector goes from safe to full auto. There's no semi on this baby. With that together, you can rock and roll to a consistent 399 FPS. Furthermore, it's surprisingly accurate with groupings averaging 47mm. This is thanks to retaining rings holding the one-piece barrel to a solid frame. The brass barrel itself is 510mm long, which matches that of a Marui M16.
Wow. Pretty damn good. That's pretty accurate.
If it weren't for the weight, it could be a marksman's gun. It's grunt happily heavy. At over 20 pounds, you need to be physically fit to wield it. Unless you have arms like John Rambo, snapshots won't be easy. The recommended sling and grip eases the load for us mere mortals. This gun definitely requires a different mindset. You can't run fast or hard lugging this monster, and you'll never be quicker than a guy holding an AK. As a support gunner, your job is to pin and herd the opposing force to where your friends can nail them. It takes a giving character to shell out hundreds of rounds for his buddies to make the kill. If you think you're that kind of person, be sure you can afford to own it though. The box magazine holds about 2,500 rounds. Depending on your style of play, you'll need to buy several bags of BBs. And though this clone is the cheapest M249 in the market, it still costs 3 times what you'd spend on a good ACM M4. That's closer to the realm of mere mortals, for as long as there are no major breakdowns. In 3 months of testing, we suffered 2 faults. The first, you can avoid by using the stock battery and changing your hop-up rubber to a Marui or Sistema. As an experiment, we loaded an 11-volt li-poly battery to test reliability and high rate of fire. In the middle of a fight, the gun started to seize up every few bursts, then stopped altogether. A&K is notorious for the soft rubber used in its hop-up. The high rate of fire caused the BB to snag and completely roll up into a hop-up. This caused the barrel to jam. Fortunately, the fuse stopped the gun before the gearbox could be damaged. The rubber bucking was replaced along with the fuse, and we were back in business. Our second fault was the loss of our front sight. It was lost during an outdoor skirmish and had to be replaced. We had the choice of getting parts from a high-end manufacturer or adapt a plastic piece from Star. We chose the plastic and regret losing the original metal piece. Two faults, yet both recoverable. For maintenance, make sure to lubricate the gears. It's as simple as removing the retaining screws from the body and swabbing through the port of the gearbox. That altogether is a fantastic gun to own, if you're ripe for it. The M249 isn't a gun for everyone. It's for the selfless special breed of airsofter with pockets deep enough to afford the expense and the commitment to wield it in the playing field. That's it for now. Until next time.